Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. This is Jason with Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have you here live and in charge. Hopefully you're having a fantastic evening out here, and we're going to have a fantastic night. BNR Cup Series, the Larry M. Memorial Richmond 120, also sponsored, of course, by A&J Custom Creations. This is going to be a good one. 120 laps for the drivers as they get ready to take the starting grid. We're going to throw it up on your screen for you. Jacob Carter's going to be your pole sitter here as they're loading in. Tyler Kay is going to be the outside pole sitter, the number 19, Chris Spencer and Philip Bridgman. The number 88 is going to be there in the outside of row number 2. Ryan Chapman, Brian Beach, that'll make up row number 3. Cameron Smith and Jeff Ramsdale, well, that will be row number 4. Robert Reynolds and Bud Shearer, they're both out there, row number 5. Dakota Kramer, Nathan Bogart, that will make up row number 6. Down the starting grid, row number 7, Skylar Sixton. Anthony Zirkle is going to be out there as well. James Seagroves is going to be out there in row number 15. Daniel Cowan is going to be there in he's going to be in 15th, and Daniel Cowan's going to be there in 16th. Sam Blackwell, Jerry West, that'll make up row number 9. Row 10, Steve Baker and Brian Huntley Jr. Sean Burke, Dustin German, that'll be row 11. Brandon Moore, Charles Van Squick, that'll be row number 12. Ready to keep rolling. Justin Stees, Christoph Hall, Brock Page, Austin Moore, Rich Crane, Richard Johns, Rob Amaro is going to be out there. Daxton Stokes out there as well. That's your starting grid for Richmond. They're going to pace around 3 wide in memoriam of Larry M. Passed away from cancer very recently, and much love to all of them. Just an absolute take for it all, and that has everything to do with Tyler Hackett, Ty Hackett out there. That was his uncle. So our condolences to the family, and our thoughts and prayers go with them. So we will take a moment of silence for them as they pace around, and we'll have the blimp view here for you. Jerry West leading them around right here as they complete these laps. And they will get back to double file in one more lap. Folks, always be good to those who surround you, because you never know when that moment might be the last time you can say hello. So go out there, tell someone you love them, give them a hug. Show your appreciation, and make sure that you always have a blessed day. The field will get lined back out. Thank you for the moment of silence. We appreciate every bit of it as they will get back in order here. It'll take a little bit. Thank you to Jerry West for leading the pack around there. Carter's going to be your pole sitter. We're going to have some fun in a whole ton of ways. Ooh. Turn some stuff down here, folks. Apologies about that. Pace car's going to lead him around one more time. Hackett Uncle was a Stewart, Tony Stewart fan as well. See Jerry in front. I understand that. Completely understand that. Appreciate the BNR Racing League out there in the chat. Thank you very much to everybody. Pace cars in. We're going to go green flag racing for 120 laps. The lap counter will reset. And we're going. Go 88, says Queenie out there. Thank you for the follow out there as well. I just saw that you did that. Thank you very much. 2019, 88 to the high side. Richmond, very tight off 2. This is where a lot of right side damage comes from. 3 and 4 is going to be absolutely a thrill. 19, 20 side by side. A lot to happen here for these drivers. They are coming across the start-finish line. Kate leading from the outside. Ty having a decent drive off there as they get into 1 and 2 one more time. Boogity Boogity, says Jimi Hendrix out there. Good to see you. Good to see everybody out there. Trying to stay free, but trying to stay loose as well. Outside line can hold on this racetrack. 2 of 120. Oh, 20 gets into the 19. 88's going to make the pass there to the inside, going right there into the brakes, hard into the brakes as they get into the corner. Good to see you as well. Chili Ring Challenge out there. What's going on out there, Chili Ring? Good to see you. 20, 88, 19, 17, 96. That's going to be your top 5 as they are rolling through the gears, trying to stay as clean as possible, 2 by 2 from 4th on back as we're starting to see the pressure build up here. Fastest lap of the race last time by, ran by your race leader, Jake Carter. But right behind him, the 88, caution's going to come out. Steve Baker involved, and they're going to get down into the brakes as fast as they can. Brian Huntley Jr. involved as well. We will go back and take a look at that. Don't doubt that we're going to have some wonderful, wonderful, wonderful things here. Oh, I do believe the 74 either got free off the corner. He collected the 55, also collected the 18. Brian Huntley Jr. down there. I'm not sure what happened there. That was James Seagroves right here. We're going to far chase this. I think he might have just gotten free. He tapped the wall, came down to the 55, hit the 18. 2 is dangerous. So the 18 gets right to the side. Great job by most of the drivers to be able to avoid that. They're going to go around and get themselves all. Ooh, 81 almost got right into him. Man, oh man. Back to live. Chili Ring giving some love. Let's go Sooner. Let's go drivers. It's going to be a good one. First caution of the race happens pretty quick, but don't count any of these drivers out. We're still a long way from home. 75% fuel. Let's take a look at the race information right here. A&J Custom Creations race information, 0.72 miles, so just shy of a mile, just shy of a 3/4 mile track here. It is a D-shaped, or what I call an oblong front stretch, but it is a D-shaped track here. It's going to have 108 degrees on the track temperature. That's pretty hot for Richmond. The fact that they haven't gotten more free on colder tires is a true testament to what they're doing here. Buck, thank you for giving the big old sub out there. Appreciate you very much. Always appreciate these subs on Twitch. You are all absolutely amazing. Thank you to everybody out there watching on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Make sure that you give us a follow on all the platforms. 120, 1 fast repair, 3 sets of tires plus the set that they start on. There should be more than plenty for the drivers, as they're going to be back in the mix here very, very shortly. They're going to go back to it here very, very, very shortly. And we will see exactly what they can do. Quinny, thank you for the love out there. Appreciate you very much. Good luck, go 88, says Buck out there. Green flag's going to wave once again, as we're going to hold on for dear goodness. 9 of 120. And we're going to be holding on. Man, oh man, look at him run. Good choice in the factor here. 20 of 88, 17, 19, 96, 93. And right now the 88 holding on. Phillip looking for a good factor here. There's the 3 getting into a few things there. KP, good to see you out there. Caution's going to come back out here. And a lot of traffic in front of him. Getting free off of 2. That's going to be the big one. Let's go back, take a look here, see what happened. Oh, it looked like the 19 got up on top of the tires. Went around. Caution got thrown by iRacing. Back that up just a little bit here, folks. Let's see. Right here, there's the 96 and the 19. A little far chase will help out here. And we're going to see how this is. Oh, 33 up into the back quarter panel. Hits the 97. Up in the back quarter panel of the 19. Kind of sent it into the corner there. Now the 19. Gonna get back up to speed. What a good one. KP, good to see you out there, buddy. Much love and appreciation to you. And always a good time. Always a good time. Carter, Beach, there's the 3. We're watching Sam Blackwell, who was trying to make some moves there. But Carter's going to be your race leader at the moment. Beach is going to be your second place car. He was trying to make a pass there to the number 88. And that was becoming pretty interesting as well. 2017, 88, 96. Janet, thank you for the love out there. Much love and appreciation. Carter, Beach, Bridgman, Spencer, Shearer, Reynolds, Ramsdale, Chapman, Zirkle, and West. That'll be your top 10 as we get ready to rock and roll. Good evening to everybody out there. Good evening, KP, Kelly Pointer, KPTV75 out there on YouTube. He's got a nice little Facebook page as well. He's got a ton of fun going on. Excited to see what he's going to be able to do with his new racing series, or not racing series, but his racing seal. Great driver out there. If you haven't watched him race, get out there and do so. He's absolutely awesome. Pace car's going to dive in. We're going to go back to it here. Green flag's going to wave. A little slow restart for Philip Bridgman there, but Jacob Carter gets a good restart. He's going to be out ahead of the 17 of Brian Beach there in the 96. Philip Bridgman having a good day as he rolls forward. A little congestion back there in 10th as the 61 of Anthony Zirkle starts to make some moves. Got 14 of Jerry West to the outside. The 6 is there as well. Man, oh man, oh man. They're rolling. I'm going to put it on exciting for a minute because that's exactly what this race is about to be. It's just going to be exciting. There's the 9 right there. 23 on board as well. The 9 makes the pass in the 19. 97 of Ramsdale getting into some things. 61, 28, almost 3 wide there into the corner. Three wide into turn 1 for the 28. Comes up, collects the 6. You'll see the 6 going around. Caution's going to come back out here. Pace car is going to lead him around. Third caution of the race, 19 of 120 for the drivers. Nobody really electing to come to pit road just yet. A couple of drivers, the 5 looks like he might be coming in. There's a 25, he's going to be out there. These drivers are ready to go here. Twenty, 17, 96, 93, 88. '88 back to 5th, right behind the 93. You see him right there. Green flag's going to wave once again. There's the 14 of Jerry West making a move. He's going to get a restart. There's Anthony Zirkle there as well. Jacob Carter gets a heck of a restart, and what a run he's going to be having right here. Every restart's the better restart for him. 24 of 120. 1796. Shearer, Spence, Reynolds. There is Spencer in the 96. Almost he in the 93, getting side by side, but he's going to give it up right there. Stokes up in the top 10, says Chili Ring Racing out there. 96 00 of Reynolds back here as well. Richmond never looks so good. There it is, the 00 KBS rolling. Clearing the traffic up inside the top 5. There's Anthony Zirkle, the number 61. We're going to go right to his cam because we have his onboard cam. We're going to do that. Watch the drive line that they're going to have here. And it is absolutely insane. The wheel in the sky just keeps turning. Zirk inside the top 10. He looks comfortable. Front stretch looks a little bit... looks a little dangerous for everybody. A little blink for one of the drivers in front. That looks like Phil having an issue there. He's up high here. I think he's going to stay right where he needs to. He's letting some drivers pass here. Comfortable inside the top 10. Definitely needs to have a little bit of better situation going for him side by side with the 61. That's Zirkle's cam right there. That is what he is starting to throw in. Let's look and see what Nathan's got going on as well. There's Mr. Bogart. He is going to be back here in the 66, off 5 spots, but don't count him out just yet. The National Guard driver rolling. Going to keep that wheel from cranking on him here. You can hear Zirk and Bogart with the BNR Xfinity Series on Friday nights. As you see the drive line here, just not really working for him, but he is trying. He's doing his darndest, that's for darn sure. Zirkle's the real gangster. I believe it. Back to the main screen. Carter out front. Philip Bridgman trying to capitalize here and get his stuff situated. A little free for him out of 3 and 4. On the high side, he's got a little right side damage. Bridgman, probably the most popular driver in the series. 61 got around him, so he's going to be there tracking down the 37 of Kramer. Jacob Carter out front, 0.7 of a second. Bud Shearer trying to close the distance. There's the number 93. Rolling. Jimmy getting to go. Let's go. Tony, Anthony, thank you for sharing the stream out there. Much love and appreciation. Let's see. Anthony Garland shared. Gave us a like. Stephanie Young gave us a like. Jarrett shared. Phil gave us a share. Phil gave us a like. Buck resub. Thank you. He said, let's go, Phil, on his resub. Absolutely awesome. Queenie Death, thank you for the follow. You are absolutely thrilling. That is our live producer. Thank you to everybody out there watching on YouTube as well. Make sure that you reach up, you give us a like, and you give us a follow. And hit that notification bell to let you know when we go live. I appreciate you very much if you do so. Bud tracking him down a little bit here. That's right along in the cockpit view of him. It's one down low. Caution's going to come out. Did look like there was some issues. Richard John's involved. Let's take a look and see what happened here. It's an 81 driving the rowdy Toyota Camry here. Did he just, he lost it into the corner here and it collected the wall, a little left side damage. He was able to keep it down. He was trying not to bring out the caution for the drivers, but that is exactly what happened there. Absolutely a ton of fun. Alrighty. It did, but if he gassed it out of the turn and was already free, then there's possibilities there. Possibilities everywhere. Jacob Carter's going to be your race leader here as he brings him around. I think I got disconnected in a few places here. .20 now coming to pit road here. They're going to rack them, stack them, and get ready to rock and roll. Jeff Ramsdale, the 97, is going to be out front. He's got a little nose damage, but should be all right. Bud Shearer working his way in as well. Ton of fun. I will be right back. I need to grab something real quick. We had a button malfunction over here, folks. Thank you very much. Apologies about that. Was not intended. It is a tough one here, so I apologize about that. There was a little button issue going on with the phantom power supply that I have over here. 9317 1422 00. Yep, it was a malfunction over here, so I apologize. Hello, Carly. How are you doing? How is everybody out there? Just trying to make sure that everybody. I'm working on getting a new mic, folks. I'm working on it. 9317 1422 00 97 96 18 37 55, and the hard cap is. There's a lot going on. Yes, no, 93 gets a great restart. Brian Beach didn't get the restart. Not Brian. Who was on the outside? That was Brian Beach. It was Brian Beach. The 17 didn't get a restart like he needed to. Jerry West is going to be there to the inside. Watch Jerry West lead the pace laps around here. 17 needed a little bit better. Was able to hold on to it. Oh yeah, things do happen. It does happen. Thank you to everybody out there tuning in. I was actually sitting here commenting with you folks and talking to you, and realizing that that I had a monitor going up, but I didn't have a selection here. Here's the sixth caution here, folks. I think the 6 gets down into the corner, drifts up. The hard part about getting into the corner a little straight like that, into the 9, into the 23, 36 up into the wall. Everybody going around. That is unfortunate for the drivers. We'll go back. Brock Page involved. Richard Johns involved. Here's the 81. Just trying to keep it clean here. Trying to back it down. Everybody there. Just trying to stop. And that's the congestion. That's kind of the mess in the mix that you're going to see. Oh, 77. Trying to get rolling again. That was Amaral. He was a 74. Came back down there. I'm not sure. It is what it is. It happens. It does happen. Run it back one more time. There's a long way to go. We have to go all the way back here. A lot happens whenever it comes to the drive into the corner here. So Rich Crane, a part of that. Let's take a look. Here's the 36 right here. So the 6 is driving pretty much straight into the corner here, and they're going to be side by side here. You have to brake way early. 36 is there. 6 is going to drift up the racetrack. And we'll back that up just one more time. And that's kind of what happens here. So the 6 is going to be side by side here. Watch him get into the corner, and it's going to drift up. You have to get out of the gas and into the brakes a lot to be able to carry that corner, trying to drive it that straight in. Man, oh man. It was a heck of a situation there. 93, 14, 17, 00, 22. That'll be your top 5 at the moment. As Bud Shearer paces him around here. 53 of 120. 6th caution of the race. Cars coming back around, leaving pit road. Lucky dog this time by would have been Daxton Stokes. Take that back. It was Cameron Smith. Cameron Smith coming back around. He's going to be your lucky dog on this lap, so they'll have to start the tail end of the longest line. Daxton will be the next driver looking for that opportunity. Daxton Stokes, a lap down. Nathan Bogart right there in the 66. He's a lap down. Anthony Zirkle, one of our driver cams. He's going to be ready to rock and roll here in just a second as they come around. We're going to ride along with Mr. Zirkle on the restart here. Outside lane for Zirkle. Green flag waves 54 of 120. Almost 3 wide. Outside lane working for Zirkle. He's going to be right there next to the wall. Best camera for this one's going to be the gyro cam. Watch the wall plant whenever they come around off of 4. Zirk inside the top 10. Look how close to that wall he's getting. He's got Brian Huntley Jr. in front of him, but there will be an opportunity here. Zirkle is going to be able to utilize that second lane. Watch the wall. Right there's the wall. Zirkle trying to make it work. Trying to make it stick. Try to get around Brian Huntley Jr. right there as they come across the stripe into turn 1. The 61 right behind the 18. Caution's going to come out one more time. Tyler K, Justin Steve, Daxton Stokes, Brock Page all involved here. Here's Tyler K. What happened there? 28 to the outside. Whoa, somebody was wrecking in front of him. Wrecking behind him. So they had to stop. What in the world happened there? That was Tyler K right there. Justin Steves. Trying to see what happened here. Somebody, oh, the 19 was on the track. What in the world? That was Tyler K and the 19. It doesn't even look like he has damage other than the front side now. Let's see what happened here. Oh, he and the 5 got into it, and he went around. So here's what happened. There's the 5. There's the 88 right there as well. There's some things I'm missing out of this. Let's go this way. '97 hits the wall, goes down low. 5 checks up. 5 gets down. He comes up the racetrack, collects the 19. 19 goes around right there. And then a little helicopter holds the brakes and nothing anybody else could do. 51 into him. Little net code from the 77. He went straight through him. One more time. We will definitely take a look at that one more time, folks. We're going to take that from the far chase view here. Here we go. Back up. Here's what happened. You'll be able to watch this pretty carefully. So the 97 of Jeff Ramsdell is up there. Ramsdell hits the apron right here. Comes up the racetrack. Gets loose and free. Gets himself low. 5 checks up right there. 88's going to be there to the inside. 5 comes up, clears, net codes a little bit to the 88. 19 goes around, 7 hits the 19, little helicopter, mini one, and then all of a sudden the 51, the 29, and the 77 go straight through him. Holy cow. Man. Sorry, I'm dealing with the race. Hold on. All of the above. Let's see. Whoa. Oh, the 19 turned into, I don't know. I think there was something that went with the, something that happened with it. All right, folks, keep the chat to, fun. Yeah, occasionally things like that do happen when a wreck is happening and a car has physical contact. They stop on the racetrack and iRacing sees that something is amidst, then they will netcode cars through them. That happens occasionally. We're lucky that it wasn't big. It wasn't as big as what it was there. Netcode was bad. Oh yeah. And netcode is gotten bad. We watched it last night. Their race last night. I felt bad for those guys. It really did. Jerry West, Bud Shearer, 61. We're halfway through this race. Green flag's going to wave. 0-0, a little free right there. The 22 is going to have to check up. German back there trying to check up into that corner. Make sure that he didn't get into the back bumper of the 0-0. 14 of Jerry West crosses over in front of the 0-0 there. Don't count anybody out. Brian Beach side by side with the 22. Beach having a good day. Trying to have a better day. Work his way back up there. Very fast car. Seven cautions so far, and it's been interesting. Dakota Kramer back out there in his 37. His numbers are darker. Oh, a little wall tap for the 88. I think Phil was working it there. He's going to be there to the outside. 98 has a little bit of right side damage, just like the 88. Little free off the corner. Try to wheel it around super fast. Very early on, so Phil trying to make some short work of the laps that he needs. Jacob Carter off 12 positions from the start of the race. There's the number 20. He's got that nose damage. The target car on the inside, well, the 98 of Christoph has definitely got his work cut out for him, trying to work his way back into the top 10. Trying to work that wheel, but that right side, you can drive these cars around this racetrack just like at Bristol, with basically like a modified. But they have definitely had some issues keeping it going on a green flag run. Now I think they've got the pedal to the metal. They're going to be able to make that work. Let's take a look at the pit strategy for most of these drivers. Most of them came out on 36, especially the top 15. You see 29 on the cycle right now. They should be able to make it all the way to the end on fuel and tires if they go all the way. If they go all the way around this racetrack, I do believe. I think that's exactly where they need to be. Cautions have kind of subsided. We'll see what happens. Jerry West in the 14 trying to track down the 93, 0.6 of a second, and gaining in. About to try the new Mountain Dew out. There's a new Mountain Dew? I've really got to pay attention. I know the products that we do here. Mountain Dew Spark. Didn't 17 free back there. Brian Beach having to hold on to it. Let's ride along with Brian. See what kind of line he is running here. Let me scroll back up here and find the right. He is free. He is free falling. Trying to carry the top 5 out of the gas. Oh man, look at that. Mr. Garland says, Mountain Dew Spark isn't that bad. Well, I tell you what, folks, we'll have to get some Mountain Dew Spark and try it out, see what it tastes like. Bud Shearer, everybody's getting free off of every turn here. And it's interesting because you're not normally seeing the tires slick off this much when they haven't really gotten them up to temperature as much. So let's take a look and see what we're going to be doing. Mountain Dew explosion for the... Oh. You guys. I'm not going to read chat. I'm going to turn the live chat off. 70 of 120. 50 laps to go here. The Richmond 120. Bud Shearer holding a decent lead. Only losing a little bit that last time by to Jerry West. Bud half a second the better. West right behind him. Does look like Baker's trying to make moves. Steve Baker in the 55 is going to be looking at Dustin German behind him in the number 22. Brian Beach trying to close down some distance, but he's going to have Chris Spencer here kind of rolling into the corner. Good to see Chris out there driving that SSR Ford. $17 a little free right behind. Here's Robert Reynolds, the 0-0. Out the rear view, staring at Kramer here. Jacob Carter in the number 20. Holding on. Phil Bridgman there, the number 11. In the 11 spot off 7. He's trying to. I don't know. I just think the tires for these drivers have been trying to hold on to it. 93 to the outside. 14 trying to find a way into the corner cleanly. Drops it down. SRTV Network 14. Christoph is going to have an issue here. It does look like the 14 will be. I do believe the 14 was the race leader at the time of the caution. So we'll see Jerry West as your new race leader. The 98 having an issue there. Here's the 98 right here. 7 looks like he was going to drive straight into the corner. And that camera, of course, changed on me. We will go back and we will take a look here. The 7 trying to get into the corner. Looks like the 98 might have hit the wall. Let's far chase this one and take a gander. 98 high. Nope, 7 got into the 98. And 98 goes around. He literally had a target on his back, on his front. Dad joke of the day. There it is. Pit road's getting busy. Bud Shearer, one of the drivers there. Yes, Carly's an angel. Tyler Kay's going to be your race leader here, the 19. Skylar Sigston's going to be back in the mix. Brock Page will be your lucky dog. 62 coming back around. He will be your lucky dog. So, 8th caution of the race. I believe Brock is the lucky dog. It's what it looked like to me. 76. He's back on the lead lap. If he is the lucky dog, he'll be coming back around and find himself the tail end of the longest line. Still believe Daxton is a lap down. There's the Freaky Fast 29. He's completing. He is a lap down. Still 1 lap down. Trying to get out there and complete those laps. There's nothing wrong with having a little fun and instigating a little fun. We just got to make sure that we know that it's funny. Folks, this is the Larry M. Memorial Richmond Raceway 120 here, 29 of Stokes. I was trying to look at the relative to where he's at. I believe he's a lap or almost 2 laps down at the moment. Looking at what the relative is doing here. He will be the last car lap down. Cowan, Crane, Steves, that'll be the next drivers. Try to battle for it. Does look like we're going to be looking at a free pass car here. Christoph trying to get a free pass. He looks like he went through a crash test wall for a moment there. He did get sent around, though. Speaking of which, let's helicopter that one just for the field, just for everybody. We'll just give it to everybody today because it's Richmond. They've had some really tough driving, and I thought that one was going to run green for a minute. It's really tough to pass here. If you're going to commit to the bottom line, you're going to have to make sure that you get into the brakes, get out of the gas, get that car turning along that yellow line and not drifting up into midway through the corner, because the driver that you're putting on the high side has to use that arch and get into that second lane. Usually the tires end up in a little bit into the front of the first lane, but all the contact that we've seen from the drivers driving into the corner a little more straight than they need to has been right there on the right there with the middle of the lane. K. Sixton, West, Baker, Shearer. That's going to be your top 5. Green flag's going to wave. 19 and the 14 time the restart really nicely there. 28 of Sixton to the high side. But Shearer utilizing the inside lane. He's going to be able to carry. He's going to clear the 55. Charles cheering 200 bits. Thank you. You know what Charles did? He took 200 bits put him on the table, slammed him down, and said, here you go. Tyler Kay trying to hold on to second. It's going to have Bud Shearer there to the inside. 93 is going to be able to get down to speed, clear. They're almost 3 wide. 55 carrying out of the corner. Steve Baker making it work, making it stick. 93, 55, 19 back there as well. Caution comes out one more time. Brian Huntley Jr., Brandon Moore, Bogart, Beach, Sigston involved. We will go back. Man. Big one. Ooh, you see it already happening back here. Let's go back. And we'll click on the old 17. Brian Beach taps the wall, slows him down. 18 was there. There's the 00. There's the rest of the field. And Phil went around. You know what? Watch this. We're going to watch this from Phil's point of view here. Because he just went from like 22nd to 10th or 12th. Let's ride along. Just watched him part the waters like Moses. Up and down, up and down. Whoop. Look at him go. I believe the 97 had, or the whatever that was, a net code that shoved up on Zirkle. Richmond is only blinking when they're under caution. You do what? Oh yeah, definitely turning the chat back off. Definitely turning the chat back off. Folks, I love and appreciate every viewer that we have. We have families that get out here and watch their folks race. I like my personal gaming streams. You're more than welcome to get in there and chit chat and have a ton of fun. But please, oh please, oh please, oh please, please, oh please, oh please, oh please, cheer on the racers, have fun, make fun of me. It's cool, but don't. Come on. Uh, 28 Sinfonia and Marley out there saying the 28 getting screwed. 28's getting some issues. I think a lot of drivers are trying to crest inside of that turn just a little bit too heavy. Daxton Stokes, he's coming back around. I believe he was your lucky dog this time. No, he was not. Brandon Moore was your lucky dog. Did I hydrate? I have not yet. I've not looked at the chats, but I will. Thank you very much for the hydrate. You were absolutely wonderful. Brian, thank you for the like. Ed, thank you for the like out there as well. Ed Parrott. I think that's how you say it. Ed, thank you very much. Brian Rinker, one of my top fans out there. Anthony giving me some chats on YouTube or on Facebook. Thank you very much. All the folks out there on YouTube, you're absolutely amazing. Got to stay hydrated. Absolutely. All righty. Jerry West is your race leader. The restart is going to be what he needs. He's going to have to make sure that he keeps that same pace he had before. 87 of 120. 55 is going to be right behind him. Teammates ready to roll. The 19 of Tyler Kay. It's going to be out there on the outside row. Does look like the 22 and the 96 are ready to go as well. And we are getting ready to kick it in the Tukas. 14, 93, 55, 19. 14 waiting for the green. Oh! 93 had it timed just right. Got a little bit free. 55 able to clear here. Now the 22 utilizing the inside line. Does look like that backstretch is about to be a little bit busy. Bud Shearer to the high side. The battle for third between these two drivers. And now the 22 of German trying to clear here. A lot of passes happening. Chris Spencer, the 96, trying to get to the back bumper, the 6 of Chapman. Ryan Chapman had early issues, now is able to roll. He kind of got deep into the corner. Now he's going to have a whole lot of company. Oh, 61 of Zirkle going down to the bottom. It's going to give up that lane, get down hard into the corner, up into the 18. Not quite. He saves it. Drops back to 15th. Fastest lap of the race just ran by Jerry West. Charles says the 6 does not like entering the turn 3 on the bottom. Yeah, I get it. Two fastest drivers on the racetrack, Steve Baker and Jerry West. Jerry West driving the SRTV 55. They both ran 22-second flat laps, but now Dustin German in the 22 just ran a 21.9. 93 of Bud Shearer trying to close in some of that distance as well. These drivers are getting faster as the race progresses, and that is kind of what you want to see here. Last time by, they're all pulling a little bit within Jerry West, who ran 22.09. Everybody else a little bit faster, except for this guy right here, Bud Shearer, trying to hold on to that car. He had a little bit of left side contact and is able to make a few things work a little bit better. Zirkle trying to battle back and forth with his co-commentator. There's the 66 and the 61. Oh, they get into each other a little bit. 74 up the racetrack, trying to stay out of them. Man. '66, 61. 5 is going to be there as well. 5 is Brandon Moore. He's trying to drive this thing like that's a modified, and it's working for him. Does look like the 66 is going to roll high 3 wide onto the backstretch here. Now to 2 wide as the 61 takes advantage of that. 55, the 5 right there behind him. Zirkle up to 18th now, trying to get back to the top 10 where he was at. 14 of Jerry West being tracked down by Baker and German. And as 95 of 120 is being completed, we're going to go to the A&J 25 laps to go here. A&J Custom Creations. I'll have a link for that. I'll have to update the race description on Facebook and Twitch for the A&J once I have a link for what they have going on there. 77 tomorrow is back now, and 10 laps down. 77 got into Steve Baker there a little bit. He's going to give up the line. Now Jerry West holding on. Rob getting down to the bottom side of the racetrack here. I don't know that he actually did that on purpose. I think he was just coming off the corner. 14, 55, 22, 93, 96. That's going to be your top 5. Brian Huntley Jr. in 10th, being tracked down by the 19, the 20, and the 17. 23 laps to go. Jeff Ramsdale has battled back as well. Still that nose damage, but he's been able to hold on. He came into pit road last on 76. Brian Huntley Jr. fastest, or the freshest tires out there inside the top 10. He came in on 83. There was a caution in between all of that. Right now, the 81 has the sights in the rearview mirror because the 14 is going to be running. Tough break for the 28. It is a tough break. It's frustrating. Skyler was working his way back up there. Richmond's tough. It either works really well in your favor and it runs green the entire way, or we have some cautions early and half the field kind of gets taken out. And this one had several cautions in it, and it was just 1 or 2 minor incidents. Most of it is racing related, getting into the corner too tightly. I think that's kind of what you're looking at. 20 laps to go. Jerry West trying to make another win here for the series. The SRTV 14 carrying forward. 20, now 19 laps to go. Has done a phenomenal job. Let's go through your top 20 Brock Page up 7 from the start of the race. Brandon Moore in 19th, up 4 from the start of the race. Zirkle trying to work his way to the back to 14th where he started, but he's got a whole lot of company in the form of the 5. He was passing Zirkle there to the outside, so he's going to drop to 19th. Brandon Moore up to 18th here. They will be back to side by side. The more they battle, the harder the race gets for both of them. One of the drivers that got caught up in a couple of things, the number 9 of Cameron Smith off 10 from the start of the race. He's 17th. Sean Burke up 5 as the number 7 carries around. Mr. Van Scoik, the GOAT Racing machine himself. The 23 is up 9 from the start of the race. He's in 15th. Ryan Chapman off 9. He started in 5th. Tyler Kay trying to work his way back here inside the top 10 as well. He is off 11 positions. He started 2nd. Caution's going to come out. Brian Beach off 6 in 12th. Jacob Carter off 10 in 11th. He was your pole sitter. Brian Huntley Jr. started 20th. He's in 10th. Ramsdale off 1 spot, started 8th. Philip Bridgman started 4th, is in 8th. Dakota Kramer started 11th. He is in 7th. Robert Reynolds started in 9th, is in 6th. Chris Spencer started 3rd. He is in 5th, trying to work his way back to the front. Bud Shearer up 6th, started 10th. Dustin German started in 22nd. He's up 19 positions. Steve Baker and Jerry West, both those drivers up 17, have driven themselves through the field, started 18th and 19th respectively. Tough race for them all. Let's go back and take a look. Looks like Austin Moore and Richard Crane had an issue there. We'll take a look and see. 10th caution of the race. Like the 45 to the 36. And they are still beating and banging as the caution comes out. One more time here. I'm going to look at this. Let's far chase this. This is a case of condition here. 36 comes down to the corner. 45 was there. I think that was more on the 36 than the 45, because he kind of came down over the top of him. I won't really know here. Let's take a look. Maybe. What the far? How about the chase view? No. Rear chase view. Here we go. 45 getting ready to get into the corner here. I don't know. I think he's still hitting the car on purpose. It happens. Oh, West Virginia, Jerry. Was there beef? There was beef. It's what's for dinner. 14, 55, 22, 93, 96. It's going to be your top 5. Philip Bridgman in 6th again, trying to get back a couple of more spots here. Yeah, I don't know. I want to say that I want to watch this from Richard Crane's point of view. He's the 36 here. And I want to see if this was just error. I mean, the 45 is going to have the drive in the corner, but the 36 still has the line. He's out of the gas, getting into the corner, thinking that he had enough room. Then now the 45 is just beating the tarnation out of that car. It's Austin Moore right there. I don't know, folks. He got eaten. Stokes should be your lucky dog. Robert Reynolds. Oh no, I take that back. He had 3 drivers lap down with him. So right now, I'm looking to see. There he goes. He should be getting released here. He should be your lucky dog. I do believe he should be your lucky dog. Or should have been your lucky dog. If he wasn't, then Brock Page was your lucky dog. Hold on. Reynolds is on the lead. No, Robert Reynolds was the lucky dog. He was in a position above. So one more caution. One more caution, folks. 00 was your lucky dog. Because he was a position ahead of Daxton after the restart. So Daxton in 24th just needs to keep it clean. Green flag's going to wave. 81's going to be real slow on the restart here. They're 3 wide. 93 of Bud Shearer drops in. 96 is going to be right there. Bud ready to roll. Green flag waves. 14 is Jerry West there. 93 to the 55. I don't know what's going on out there, but they are driving like a bunch of PO teenagers from the best commercial ever. Daxton should be your lucky dog this time. Dustin and Brian Huntley Jr. involved here. I kind of want to go back. Here's the 18, 22, 17, a little free, 22, free, up into the 18. 11th caution. This is it's rough for the drivers because a lot of them came in and got tires and they were ready to go. Only one attempt at a green-white checkered, and I do believe Daxton is going to be your lucky dog here. We're going to follow and make sure that he is the lucky dog because he should be. He was not involved in that caution in any form or fashion, so he should be your lucky dog by every count here. He should be back on the lead lap. Brian Huntley Jr. was on the lead lap. Okay, I'm failing to understand because before the race started right there, the restart right there, Brian Huntley Jr. Daxton should be your lucky dog. He's been the eligible lucky dog at least 4 times. And something has happened. So he's going to come around. He is going to be your lucky dog. Daxton getting into the mix. So he's going to be there. Jerry West is going to be. Hey, Phil still got a chance. I know that we got a lot of Phil fans out there. Phil still got a chance here, folks. And it's going to be interesting. West, Baker, Shearer, Spencer, Bridgman. That's going to be your top 5. Kramer, Ramsdale, Carter, Beach, K. Some of the fastest drivers out there. Bud was going places, but I think Bud was kind of ready to go. And Bud Shearer was ready to go. He is one of the fastest drivers out here, along with the rest of them. But there for a second, there was congestion like none other. Let's go back and watch that restart, because that right there will tell a lot from Bud Shearer's point of view. Here was the restart. 93. There's the 22. 96 pokes his nose down low. So he's just kind of forced that way. So that was Chris Spencer doing that. Now Chris kind of crossed over everybody. They kind of sent it there. And that is when the caution came out. I need to watch Stokes. He doesn't want to send it. You don't want to do that. It's not a good thing. Going to start at the tail end of the longest line here. Pace car is going to lead him around. Do have some free pass cars. Oh, he redeemed some points. Been trying to pay attention to him. Well, you'll take your lap with Stokes now. Five laps to go. A and J, 5 laps to go. It's up into the corner. There's the 28. He's going to go high. He's going to go low there. Daxton has an opportunity to make up some positions here, barring any kind of catastrophe. Down low, ooh, they're wrecking. He's going to have to slow down. He's going to gain a couple more positions, and now he's going to be able to restart with the rest of the field on the final, what will be the final restart of the race. One attempt at a green-white checkered, and all he had to do was just kind of chill. He just gained 8 positions from that restart. And that will happen for him. So the 29 is going to be gaining a few. 14 to Jerry West. There's Baker, Shearer, Spencer, Kramer. That's going to be the top 5. Inside line gets a better restart. Let's take a look here at what happened there. I think Brock Page involved. There's a 62. 9 comes up into maybe a little net code there. I mean, he's coming up, but I don't know that he should have upset it that bad. Let's far chase this so that way we can exactly see what's going on. And actually, we'll go along with Cameron Smith here. There's the 7. He's going to drift up the racetrack a little. How about a little more net code than what you would actually want? And then Ramsdale and the 17 going around. That's another part that happened. So that was part of it. Ramsdale and the 97. I think he got free. He did. Oh, and then the 17 gets into him, and then the 6 gets into the 17. And that's exactly what brings out the caution right there. 97 got out of the gas to try to save it. And man, that is what it is. Helicopter award. Absolutely. Absolutely. Jerry West, Steve Baker, Bud Shearer, Spencer Kramer, Bridgman, Carter, Kay, Chapman, Van Scoik. That'll be your top 10. And man, oh man. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's the helicopter. I gave it to the field. We'll give it to the spins. We'll award it. I really do need to come up with an actual trophy for that, which would be absolutely hilarious. Folks, thank you for tuning in tonight. It's been an interesting one. And Anthony, I think as far as aggression goes, we're going to have another aggressive restart coming up here very soon. Join me tomorrow at roughly about 3 o'clock as we have the Outcast Racing League. It's going to be roughly about 3. I think it's 3 p.m. Eastern, 3:30 Eastern tomorrow afternoon. It's going to be a bump and run. It's going to be a big bump. The next flag is going to end this race. A caution or checkered, because they only have one attempt at a green-white checkered here. I am very curious to see what's going to happen. Thank you to everybody out there that has watched tonight. Thank you to all the family members for Ty Hackett and his uncle who passed away of cancer here recently. The Larry M. Memorial Richmond 120 has been absolutely one for the ages. 12 cautions for roughly about 57 laps. When the racing's good, the racing's good. Bud Shearer's going to have to time the restart here if he's going to make any ground on the 55. Right now, 14:55, 93. And the 96, Chris Spencer, trying to make a good send here. A lot of teammates there in the front couple of rows. Well, now they're going to battle each other for a race win here. Pace car will dive off on 4. And we're going to see who's going to win this one. Bridgman trying to make sure he gets back there where he started in 4th. Anybody can win this one. Bud times it perfectly, gets a shove from the 23. Chris Spencer right here next to Bud Shearer. Bud Shearer gets his spot back, bump and run from the 14. 93 carries around the corner. Can they make it out of 2 clean? 14's going to clear the 55 crossover to the bottom lane, to the inside. 55 up the racetrack. 93 is going to be right there. White flag's going to wave, no caution. As the 14 carries around, Bud Shearer and Kramer is going to be battling side. That's a 37 right there. But they are clear for daylight. They're wrecking each other on the backstretch. Van Scoik to the inside. Chris Spencer to the backside. Jerry West wins this one because there is carnage on the backstretch. Charles Van Scoik finishes in second. Chris Spencer in third. Jerry West as a drive, has the restart he needed, was able to defend, and behind them, there was some chaos. The Louisville, Kentucky native is going to win this race. He did it cleanly. And the guys that finished in second and third, there's nothing wrong with that. They're able to hold on to it. I don't disagree with the chat out there. I don't disagree with the chat, but I do want to follow along. Here is we're gonna watch the top 5 on the restart here. Here's Phil right here. We're gonna start from Phil's position because Phil probably has the best position here. Phil finishes in 6th, which is still a good little beat feat. Now out of the corner, 55 crosses over, 93 to the back bumper, kind of bump and runs, and I mean that was a heavy bumper run. Now Phil gets into it. Phil's able to clear it, and so they're still wrecking here. And then Bud right here, gets door banged by the 37. As he just sent it into the corner off the front stretch. The 96 was going for the pass, but look at the speed. The 37 clears up right there. 96, they're almost 3 wide. 93 thinks he's cleared the 96. 37 comes up. Door bangs the 37. They're trying to hold on to it. That's exactly what happened there. And, that's got to be irritating. Jerry West, however, is your race winner. And he's going to burn it down. He was burning it down. So congratulations to our good friend over there. Let's give him a little chit chat, a little talk about. Maybe if I can get into the Discord. Thank you, Jimi Hendrix. Appreciate you very much. Appreciate everybody out in the chats. I'm sorry I had to mute the chats, and it's only because I want to make sure that we're doing things a little. We have folks paying for this stuff, so I want to make sure they're good to go. Let us. Where is he? There he is. Let's talk to the man himself. Jerry West is going to be a race winner. How are you doing, my friend? Congratulations. You had a heck of a drive off there.
Man.
The restart was everything that you needed, and you were able to defend. They were wrecking behind.
Yeah, it was all I could do to hold on to it, man. You know, we kind of made a bad call not coming in. We was afraid if we came in, a lot of people would stay out. So we decided to stay out. Probably not the best call, but luckily there was a lot of green white checkers there, or a lot of cautions at the end, and we got to race it out as a green white checker. That was really our only hope at the end there, and it seemed to work out for us there, especially after starting where we started. Had to work our way up through there, so we knew it'd be hard to get around those guys quick enough. We only had about 15 to go when that caution come out. We wanted it to go green there, but it worked out for us, man. So we'll take it. We definitely wanted to get this win since the 14, and Tony Stewart was the favorite. They said they wanted the 14 out front for that tribute. That kind of lit a fire under me to want to win this thing. So we went out there and did it, man. It took a little bit of luck.
And you were able to get out there and push it and make it to victory lane. Man, it was good to see. It was good to see. You drove from the field to. Did you qualify today?
No, we never usually qualify. The reason for that is usually if you qualify up front, those guys push it a lot harder than I do early in the race. I
Hmm.
like to start off a little slower. I'm a little older, Jason. It takes me a while to get it wound up now.
I understand.
Uh, so yeah, we usually start in the back, kind of work our way up through. It's a little bit more fun than kind of running up front and just running laps. You get a chance to race with the guys and have a little bit more fun that way. But it's definitely more difficult and it's a lot more risky because you tend to get caught up in things sometimes. But if you can get everything to fall in order and you can work your way up there, man, it usually works out pretty good.
Hey, it was a ton of fun to watch you do it. Congratulations, Jerry. I appreciate you very much for jumping in the broadcast booth. Give your shout outs out there and way to bring the 14 home for Larry and his family.
Yeah, man. Thanks. Appreciate that. Of course, we want to give a big shout out to A&J Custom Creations for putting on this show here at Richmond. It's an honor to be able to win this thing for those guys since they let us come out here and do it. So shout out to A&J Custom Creations. But of course, my teammates, man, you know, these guys are tough, man. And regardless of what people may think at the end of these things, man, we are not teammates, especially with about 15 to go. We kind of do our own thing. It is kind of good to have a teammate up there on the restarts because I could kind of count it down for them. Our biggest problem on those restarts was wheel spin, but we won't get into all that. Especially with the warm tires we had. But yeah, man, smoke show racing, man. These guys keep us trying to do better. They're fast. They always stay on our butts, so or in front of us, one or the other. But shout out to you for putting on this show, man. I'm gonna go back and watch it as I always do. So I can't wait to see how it turned out. And everybody that's out there watching, and all the drivers that showed up, and BNR Racing, the admins that helped make this possible. I know it's a little bit stressful for Brian, man. You can tell in his voice during the races. But hey, man, another week's down, so it's a short track, man. You'll see tempers out there, Jay.
I saw them. We saw them. They were apparent. We saw they were there. We did see them. But it was good racing nonetheless. Jerry, I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Congratulations on another win here, Bo.
All right, thanks, buddy.
There it is, Jerry West, your race winner, and having a good day doing so. Let's talk to the man, the next man of the hour, because you had some fans out there rooting for you. The GOAT racing legend himself, Charles Van Scoik. My man, I get to chat with you up here in the broadcast booth. What is up with that P2 finish? The seas parted and you rolled.
Yeah, just crash in front of me, and I was able to dodge most of it. You know, my whole game plan for this race was take fuel every time, stay in the back, because a lot of people don't watching a lot of bad throttle control coming out of two, spinning out, wrecking. So I just wanted to stay totally out of it. Got caught up in a couple things. Waited to use my quick repair for the last, I think second to the last caution. Then I used it, and then, like I said, you saw it, see the Red Sea parted, and I went through 2 or 3 wrecks there at the end, and it was all said and done. I was like, oh shit, I'm behind the leader. So, well, it worked.
I think there was one ray of sunshine coming through the clouds, and there was the GOAT Racing 23 coming through. That's what I said.
Yeah.
I'm sure at some point it was like heavenly, and there you are.
Oh yeah. I mean, I know you do these. I mean, you seem like you get past or through a wreck. You know, you don't see no one on the side of you, and then you get clipped. I was waiting for that both times. I didn't, so I was definitely lucky to get a P2 here. I was riding in the back most of the time.
Tell you what, Charles, I appreciate you jumping up in here, and good to see you up here in the, I mean, you finished second, my man. That was absolutely killer. Give you shout outs, man. It's your time. I don't know. I don't even like your story is seas parted. I'm there.
Yeah, that's basically it. I mean, yeah, you need a lot of luck sometimes in this. There's some good drivers that are always at the front, so I figured stay in the back and hopefully get some luck. And tonight I did. But yeah, I mean, shout outs to you doing a great job once again. I follow every single one of your races, even if I'm not in them. Brian Huntley for owning the league, the other admins for doing their part. My teammate Austin, he tried following me with the strategy, but he got a little frustrated and got in some wrecks there. But and other than that, a couple of other leagues I'm in, RVRL. Shout out to them. They're the ones that really got me going with the donations and stuff. So other than that, man, great job as usual. And hopefully I'll be able to talk to you a little bit more. I think it's only the second time in like
Second
30,
time.
40 races.
Yeah,
So,
second time. Yeah.
and I need to up my percentage, but
Hey, second time is not so bad, but we get in a game together too, so that's all good. Go Racing as well. Go check out his Facebook page. He's absolutely a ton of fun to watch. Charles, I will see you again next week, and once again, congratulations, my man.
all right, sounds good. Thanks, buddy.
There he is. That is the guy, the man, the myth, the legend. That's what he does. That's why I'm calling him the man, the myth, the legend. Let's bring in our third place driver here. We're going to talk to Chris Spencer, who finished in third, I do believe, according to what my relative says. Chris, walk us through the end of that race. It was crazy, brother. Mr. Spencer, you got me? All right. All right. Guess not sure what's going on there, but it's all good. He jumped back down into the other channels. All right, folks, let's go over the race results according to what iRacing says. This is what it says to me. There could be changes in all this according to what the league does as far as like penalties and stuff like that. So we will see what happens. But Jerry West is your race winner. Van Squake in second. Chris Spencer in third. Chapman, Reynolds, Carter, Bridgman, they're inside the top 10. He almost had those spots back. He did have a little internet issues, and I think he was giving up positions to help out with that. So good sportsmanship from the 88. But I think we're going to see him. We're going to see him in the booth here very soon. Sean and the number 7 finishes in 8th. Daniel Cowan finishes in 9th. Brandon Moore finishes in 10th. Hall 13th. Ramsdale 16th. Brock Page in 18th. And we will move down those race results. Seagroves finishes in 25th. German finishes 26th. Richard Johns finishes 28th. Sam was out there, I believe, running the numbers for us. So thank you to Sam for doing what, not Sam, sorry. Sam was racing. Robert was in 31st. So I appreciate Robert getting another. Skyler had a tough day. I thought he was going to be able to make a bounce back, but wasn't able to do that. Where did the 29 finish up after all that was said and done? He finished it. Daxton finished in 19th. He gained 13 spots from the start of the race. So that's a positive movement going forward. Big appreciation to all the folks out there cheering on your favorite drivers. I encourage it. I appreciate everybody. I love everybody. I know that sometimes it can be a ton of fun, but we will see how that rolls. Thank you to everybody tuning in. We're gonna go and we're gonna share. Oh, crazy finish. He says crazy finish. Okay, he just couldn't hear me, so that's all it was. So he could hear me. His mic just wasn't working. He said crazy finish. So much love to him. We appreciate him. If you're out there on Twitch, we're going to go and raid somebody. Who are we going to go raid? How about we raid? We're going to raid Josh Long. He's got some ATS going on, so we're going to start that raid. And on Facebook, I'm gonna send you over to. How about we send you over to Gemini? She's absolutely a ton of fun. She's playing a little bit of Among Us. Go over there and watch her. I appreciate all the iRacing fans out there. Signature Esports and all the chats. We much love and appreciation. Make sure you get out there and tell everybody that you love them. And have a good night. Have a good night. I'm going to say a good night because tonight was an interesting race. It was a ton of fun though. Thank you, folks. Appreciate you. Much love. We'll see you next one.